on the hill above.
Yeah.
So we were both there at the same time.
During the Moscow Festival, on July 31st, 1957, the Americans invited their Chinese counterparts to a party. Then, on August 5th, the Chinese delegation did the same in return. As far as I knew, those gatherings constituted the first non-governmental contacts between Americans and Chinese since the end of the Korean War in 1953. A few days later, along with groups from several other nations, all of the Americans attending the Moscow Youth Festival were invited by the All-China Federation of Democratic Youth to visit China. Back then, the U.S. Secretary of State, John Foster Dulles, had forbidden all Americans from entering China. Those who dared to disobey were warned that they risked being jailed, fined, or otherwise severely punished. Despite this, more than 40 of the 180 or so Americans attending the Moscow Festival announced their intention to accept the invitation to China. I was approached by Irving R. Levine, the Moscow correspondent of NBC television. Irv Levine said that if I was prepared to accompany the Americans who were defying the travel ban, NBC TV would lend me a 16mm camera, give me whatever film they had available, and name me as their special correspondent. After a short hesitation, I decided to accept the assignment and any risks that it entailed. So it was that after 9 days traveling across the USSR on the Trans-Siberian Railway, on August 23, 1957, I entered China. Being invited to China and then being permitted to film whatever I saw there indicated to me that just as Khrushchev had staged the Moscow Youth Festival in order to lessen the tensions of the Cold War,